This is a subject that I've wanted to speak about for some time now because I've really struggled over the Christmas period, and I have spoken about it a little bit on my Instagram, but I haven't fully spoken about this in YouTube form, vocally, stuff like that. I really want, and I think because of the massive reaction I got from my Instagram post, I really do want to talk about it more. So please bear with me because it is a very touchy subject for me, and it's a subject that it's very difficult to explain. So just bear with me. If none of this makes sense, if this helps you in any way or shape or form, let me know. If it doesn't, then great. I hope it helps someone though. So what I'm going to be talking today is about how to deal with grief, pretty much. How to deal with kind of losing someone that was very important in your life. If you guys are an old follower, you'll know, or if you're a new follower, obviously you won't know, but I lost my mum to cancer about 4 or 5 years ago now. And it kind of definitely did turn my world upside down. And that was something that took a long time to get over. And I still am getting over it now. And this is kind of the whole point of this kind of video. Going into the new year, going into Christmas is never easy kind of for me. I do struggle, and I do get the feelings of missing her a lot around the time of Christmas and New Year's, because for me, entering a new year, going into Christmas, it's very family orientated, and it's difficult for me to feel like I have a family when she's not here. That's not being like disrespectful to my sister or my dad or anything like that, but it feels very difficult to feel, it's very difficult to feel normal around seasonal periods around this time, because it's very family orientated, and obviously she's not here. So how it's affected me mostly is that I've been very emotional this year especially, and the reason for that being is because I've been so much busier than I was in 2018. In 2019 I was so much more busier. I was here, there and everywhere. I travelled around the world 14 times. What happened was, a couple days before Christmas, I have a picture on my stand, which is just over there, of me and my mum when I went to prom, and I looked at it for the first time I think I had in months, and I just burst out crying. Because for me, and why I started crying was because I felt like I've forgotten her. And I know it sounds really silly, and I thought I was the only one that felt like this, but when I posted how I kind of felt on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram already, please follow me and scroll down to the picture that I posted, because I posted a big long caption. And if I'm honest, I had such a massive response in terms of people feeling exactly the same way as I did, and I didn't think a lot of people would at all. So it was really nice to kind of know that I'm not alone. So the reason I started crying and the reason I felt so bad over the Christmas period is because because I've been so busy and not kind of including her in my life or remembering the memories that we had together, I felt guilty. I felt so guilty that I didn't bring her into my life with me. I felt bad that I wasn't remembering what we'd kind of gone through, and I felt guilty with doing all these amazing things, not knowing that she knows. And it sounds so strange, because you can't feel guilty for carrying on with your life when someone else isn't there. It sounds so strange, but to anyone that has lost someone, they will know exactly what I'm talking about. And it was so difficult for me to actually get a hold of that, and mentally I've really, really struggled. So I've been eating way more than what I would think. It was definitely not a binge, but I would be in the evenings especially. I don't know why, for some reason, every time it was like throughout the day I would feel fine, and then when it came to the evening, that's where I would feel like mentally so much more upset than in the day, which I think it was because I had things going on in the day. I was working, I had to gym, all of that type of thing. And in the evening, when I actually relaxed, that's when my mind and my thoughts all kind of like shadowed over me, and was like remembering her and just feeling guilty. And it's so hard to, it's really, really hard to explain, and I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But going into the new year this year was really hard, and I've only kind of just not gotten over it, because you never get over grief. Like a lot of people, I've spoken to a lot of people that have reached out to me in 2019, the end of 2019, when I posted this post, and it was really nice to see other people's like sides to it, what people were saying. And there was this one girl that said to me, like, grief is love, so grief will never go away for you because it is love. And when you can't love someone, it's frustrating. So, which I really resonated with that a lot, because I obviously love my mum, and I can't share the things that I want to. I can't share the things that I want to with her, like my life, my business, my career, all of that type of thing I can't share with her, which is really difficult for me. So I have really mentally struggled over this period, and I was actually in prep, and I've decided to put it on hold because I'm mentally not ready to push right now. When we were going into 2020, I wasn't ready to push. I know when I'm ready to push, and when I'm mentally ready to be like, let's do this, let's prep. I am not mentally ready right now. Today is the 7th of January, and I'm just not ready. I don't feel like I can push right now. My goal is still ultimately the Olympia, and I think I still kind of get that. I can still get that, but right now I cannot prep. So we're going to be carrying on with off season, and I will be sharing with you that a little bit more. But this is a video that I kind of wanted to post, and that's why I haven't posted a lot of stuff kind of the back end of December, over Christmas, that type of thing, about my journey, because there hasn't been much to share. It's been a bit of a difficult month for me, and those are the reasons why. I want to tell you guys that you're not alone. Like, it's so difficult when you have someone that obviously you have lost very close and dear to you, and it's still 4 or 5 years down the line for me, and I'm still not over it, which I thought I was. And even saying that, thinking like, oh, I'm over it now. Even saying I'm over my mum passing away sounds horrible. I'm never going to be over it, and I don't think I will ever be able to accept going into a new year without her, ever. But I'm trying to get better at it each time. I'm trying to express my feelings a lot more, which is why I wanted to put this video out there, because I think a lot of people do bottle themselves up. And actually, it sounds stupid, but when I posted that Instagram, it felt like a massive weight off my shoulders. Like, I'd shared and expressed how I felt, so I felt better. Even if it helped no one, I wouldn't have cared. I still felt better. And that's what I want to kind of share to you guys, how you can feel a little bit better when dealing with grief, is to make sure that you do talk about it. It's so important, because for so long I wouldn't talk to Max, I wouldn't talk to my friends, I wouldn't talk to anyone about it. And when I did talk to someone about it, when I felt like I was ready to talk, that's when I felt better. And I was like, why didn't I do this closer to the time? Do you know what I mean? So, but it's hard to obviously talk about this type of thing, so I understand, but try and remember that talking is going to be the best mindset for you to not moving on, but feeling better. The amount of emotions I've gone through this month has been like crazy. Like, I've gone through sadness, happiness, guilt, like anger. I'm angry she's not here anymore, because I feel like it wasn't her time to go, and it's okay to feel that, because I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm not allowed to be sad or angry, especially anger. A lot of people are like, I'm not allowed to be angry at the situation. I'm so fucking mad at the situation. Like, I always get a slight bit of anger because I don't believe that was her time. I don't believe it. Still to this day, I don't believe it. But it's happened, and you have to try and find a way to move on from that, which is the hardest part. So always make sure that you are feeling emotion, because you need to make sure that you're feeling it. It's hard. It's really, it's really hard, but it's something that's going to help you grow. It's going to help you move on and go on with life, because I think a lot of the time, I think I was definitely stuck in December, and I wasn't moving on with life a lot of the time. I definitely hid a lot of stuff because I wasn't ready to talk, which is totally fine. but I hid a lot of stuff, and then when I finally spoke, I felt better. So this is my message to you guys when dealing with grief and stuff like that. Make sure you talk, make sure you understand your feelings and what you're going through. So this was a message that I kind of wanted to say, because I've wanted to say it for a long time now. So yeah, that's pretty much what I kind of wanted to get out there. I hope this helps someone. If it doesn't, then that's fair enough. It's helped me actually speak about it a lot more now, and kind of get past what I'm feeling, if I'm honest. So this has helped me. I hope this has helped you a little bit. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's not a fitness type video or anything like that, but what I said in my Instagram post is I do not just want to be a fitness account. I want to be someone that can share their honest feelings and emotions and their journey, and I can look back on my journey and say I'm proud of that, and people can also relate to me in a different way, not just fitness. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you. Please like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps support my channel. And I promise, I know I keep saying this at the end of every video, I promise more videos will be coming. I'm going to try and get them out once a week. It's been a very hectic month. December has been crazy, if I'm honest, taking on new clients, taking on everything. It's been busy and emotional, but we have gone through it. So, and also, Happy New Year, because it's 2020 right now. So this is my first video of 2020. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.